Right, so the front end of the boat is looking pretty good, isn't it?
It's done.
What's the back end looking like?
Crap.
So today we're going to start moving aft.
Right.
From the midship.
I think the first job is to go and cut a big hole in the deck.
So we need to get this piece of deck off to expose the beams underneath. Because we need to change some of the ends of the beams. So my plan is I'm going to like cut a scarf on these and we'll just change the ends. The deck isn't actually that bad, but we're going to be cutting it as far back as we can.
So the weather's not the best today. It is actually raining quite a bit, but we're quite lucky on this side. It is quite sheltered, so we're getting away with it. It's flashing.
It's always the way, isn't it? Okay, now we got the multi-tool, Robbo.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be cutting, but obviously I'm going to cut up to the beam,
yeah.
But I don't want to cut into the beam. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So. Is that Robbo said something? Yeah. Is that up to it on the other side?
It's through on the other side, mate. You've cleared the beam.
Okay.
Another centimetre. Stop. 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 Hi Gemma, hi, you alright?
What are you doing here? On a weekday?
You told me to come here. I've skiving work to come here today.
Skiving.
Skiving is raining. Trying to kill me.
Whew. Right, deck's away. Right, time for a brew, I think.
What does Lewis Hamilton know about hammer time?
Yeah, nothing. So it's a little bit brighter down here now. So before we can put the new deck on it, we need to change the ends of these beams, because Mother Nature's had its way with them. So I think what we're going to do is cut a line down there, so a scarf. In fact, we'll go to the edge of this here. We'll come along there, and then we'll glue and screw a new piece on. So we need to pull some bolts out of these now, because don't want to cut through them, do we? Don't know how long they are. No, we'll clear that one. So now we need to cut these off. We left these long when we installed them. Yeah, cut them off so our new beam can go over the top of them. Which, the working conditions, I mean, it could be worse, it could be getting dripped on, I suppose, but it's not the easiest of access. Timber!
In the bucket. Did you hear me?
What?
I didn't think you were going to get it in the bucket. I thought you were just going to throw it on the floor. For your
Yeah, well,
helpers.
I looked down and I saw there's a bucket there and I thought, this is like a good challenge, this. How would you prefer me to put it on the floor so the helpers can help? Bit more.
At least the ply's in really good condition there.
Yeah.
It was just the ends of it that was rotten, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, well, it was good all the way up to here. But obviously we need to take this bit of the Roco off, wherever it is, teak. The next problem we're going to have though is that this is 15 and we're going to be changing it with 18. Do you know what I mean? Or do we change it with 15? Keep the weight down a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
15's probably good enough with the fiberglass that we put on top as well.
Yeah, then it'll match that. That's a problem for another day, innit? Yeah.
This rain's getting a bit heavier. Oh, nice fit on them dolls.
Beautiful. So we need to make some things now. So my glamorous assistant is upstairs, so we're going to get Gemma to cut these.
So cheeky.
So we're using larch here at the moment. We need 4.
Okay.
What we do is just cut them square, I'm going to put them next to it, draw down them, number them so they're all matching then, aren't they? And then we'll cut the big angles on them. No, I can't. It's snagging there, isn't it? Cut off. Right, so what we need to do is keep it level with the bottom. Is it level all the way down? Is it?
Yeah, clamp it there.
Just call this number 1.
Okay.
Number 1, we'll line number 1 there. And we'll draw a lovely line all the way down there. Right, so just put some lines in now for the next cut because we needed to cut the beam down a bit, make it narrower. But the beam also tapers, doesn't it? So there's my taper. So I'm going to cut it a bit big, and then once the beam's glued in and then we're ready to put the deck on it, then we can sand them all perfectly level with each other then, can't we? Yeah, well done. I'd have forgot about that.
Switch it off.
Oh dear. Sorry, what? What?
I was just thinking in case it powers back on.
No, it won't, because this automatically, it's a special switch. Where's the sun gone?
Power cuts in the summer are no good. We haven't even used that much power though, and we've had like
No, but-
literally, it was 100% when we come in.
We've got 2 high-powered motors running there, haven't we? Right, I'll tell you what, watch this.
What?
So a few episodes ago we had an issue, and I said I'm going to reinstate the Jenny, but I've not done it very well. I've just put the radiator down here. Yeah, we're down to 22.3 volts. So let's see if this little girl fires up. It smells funny down there as well.
Shut up. It's my new toilet room. Doesn't smell. Stop exaggerating. Stop lying to everyone.
Well, it's because you can't wee standing up, innit? That's the problem. So now hopefully we can run both of these at the same time. We bought these from like the middle of Lidl. And they're usually quite good, but they just won't seem to tighten up.
Epoxy time.
Well, let me see wrist action. We did more.
I'm doing more
We did
for yeah, just one more for luck.
Yeah. You only got that for Valentine's Day, didn't you?
Tell you what, it's lasted. So yeah, we got that in February. It's now July. It goes quite far, doesn't it?
Well, it depends how much you're using it. How much epoxying have you done? How many frames have you done?
Yeah, I suppose we haven't done any big epoxy jobs, have we?
So when we start laminating frames, we go through it, which is probably going to be coming the next month or so.
Robbo's stealing my job.
Too much, Robbo.
Oh no, quick, scrape it off.
We'll scrape it up the floor in a minute.
Hang on, you told me he was going to be your glamorous assistant today. You never mentioned doing this.
I've not missed climbing on this hull.
Is that why you haven't done it all day? I'm so lucky today that the wind's going that way and it's like we're staying completely dry, but the other side of the boat is soaking. That might have gone into a hole, you know. Yeah, because of our holes where the bottles come up, that's just gone straight into it.
Yeah, you have to re-drill that because otherwise that'll clash when we fix the knee on. I hope you're not fond of your hoodie.
Why?
Because you just leaned in all the earplugs.
Oh no! Have I?
Yeah, pull down. Turn round.
Can't say it.
Turn round.
Hang on. There's a lot of someone's been doing something on the back.
It wasn't me.
Just the day when Robbo was there, isn't it?
I've got a feeling that's not going to come off in the wash.
Oh dear. Quite embarrassing, wasn't it, walking around Tesco's with that on?
Right, let me give these a tidy up. That one doesn't need doing because you've already done it with your jumper.
Oh, smoothed out quite.
So we've waited 2 weeks of some water to move some ply on. Today is the day, and today is the only day because it's dropping again after today. So we've got to deal with the wind and the rain, go and get some ply and go and do a rubbish run. So we're not too bad on rubbish. 2 bags, get rid of some ply.
And me.
And you, no, you can stay. And then, yeah, bring all the ply over for the deck and the sides. Now, we can't really fit 3 people on the boat, so I've volunteered to stay here while the boys do the rubbish run because, you know, I've got more hair to get wet than they have. Engine stopped. Thought they were dead in the water for a minute then.
I'm going to have to be quick, okay, ready? The wind gets in.
Yeah. Got it.
Ready, yeah?
Yeah. This is going to be tricky. I can't lean over really. Well then.
Well, I just need to get another grab of it and then.
There you go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Right, hang on. Ready?
Yep.
Over your head. I'll watch your neck. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Woo!
Sweet.
It is so windy. You can never tell how bad. You can never tell how bad the wind is, can you, on camera? But it is so windy.
Lots of wind, no water.
We ran aground on the way out, but we just went flout over it. On the way we come back pretty heavy with all this. So we're going along, we're running aground, picked up someone's mooring line around the prop, then we started to drift and we're like, shit, yeah, and then we got going again, picked up another mooring line, basically because it's so shallow and the prop was in the mud.
Right, do you want a brew?
Yeah.
If you don't say it, I'm going to be very upset. To me.
To me.
Oh.
Definitely leave that one up. That was when we had dramas before.
Your paint's crap.
Can you take it back and get me a clean one?
We'll leave that one up because it'll dry then, won't it?
Yeah.
Is it brew time?
Yes. Oh, for John.
Thank you very much.
Oh. What's mine called?
And yours.
They spelled that wrong. They spelled anchor wrong, didn't they? Maybe it's like German or so. How did they spell it?
I don't know.
Anchor? I don't know. Yeah.
Come on then, yours.
Oh, no. There we go. Brew time.
What's on the other side?
You see my cup, loads.
Boat witch.
So what was on the boat when we arrived this morning?
We had a little sticker.
We've had an abandoned boat removal notice.
So we've got to remove the boat apparently.
So for 3 years, council have been saying they're going to remove the boat. And this all started in July 2022. And
That was quite a while ago then, wasn't it?
3 years ago. So they put a notice out to everyone that register your boats so they knew which boats were abandoned and which boats weren't. And we done all of the process that we had to do. We filled in all the forms. We jumped through all the little hoops that they asked.
Yeah.
And we've turned up today to this notice. So what I find really funny about this notice is it actually says Sarinda on it.
Yeah. How do they know a name?
They can't say, oh, it was put there by accident. Sarinda's name isn't on the boat anymore because we took all the name plaques off.
No.
So how, if they're saying they don't know who she is and, you know...
Yeah, so they obviously know who the boat is.
But what's really funny is 3 years ago I registered Sarinda and I registered our old little rubbish removal boat.
Yeah.
Our new boat that we do all the rubbish in now.
Yeah, hasn't got a sticker.
That wasn't registered and that's not got a sticker.
Yeah, interesting.
So I've sent over another email. Obviously this boat isn't ready to be moved anywhere.
Well, it's very unsafe to move the boat.
It would
now.
destroy
Do you
it.
like-
The transom's practically held together. Like,
Yeah. So if they want like a big natural hazard out at sea, then
Yeah.
no, we're not moving it. We can't move it.
No. So we'll see how this goes and keep you informed. But it might come a time where we need to have a big protest.
Yeah.
We'll invite you all down. We'll have a barbecue.
Oh, we have never been involved with a protest.
I'll bring your own chains. Chain yourself to the boat.
Yeah.
We will not be moved.
Yeah. Stop moving the boats.
You know,
Stop moving the boats.
there is a lot of abandoned boats here, and I do understand that, you know, the abandoned boat should be
It looks
cleared
a
up.
state, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
But
We're trying to save this boat to move the boat.
she isn't abandoned. We
Do you
are
mean?
leaving here.
Yeah, we are.
One day.
Yeah.
So, but it's the extra stress
Yeah.
that we really don't need. So, I'll keep you all informed.
Right, so we need to take this big piece of abandoned material off the boat, don't we?
Oh,
It's quite strange, but it's really in close proximity to the abandoned item.
Oh, you know, on an abandoned boat.
Right, so we need to get this off. Right, should take the windows out first. Right, so Gemma's going to be doing a bit of running today, unfortunately, because I'm in the mud.
I don't mind running, it's just climbing I'm not really into.
But like, she's sort of balancing herself across the new beams. At least we know the beams are good.
Okay.
Let's get a new step as
I'm
well.
glad of me step.
Check your step out. Wow. Maybe that's why they thought it's abandoned, because of the quality of the step.
Do you want me to take that camera? Because you're not going to have enough hands.
Hang on, I missed a...
Oh!
Gemma! Oh.
Wasn't held on by much, was it?
You sure we need to replace this?
Question.
Go on.
I think you might have missed a step.
The frame?
Yeah.
I don't want to go. Where's the frame?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can put the side on, can't we?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then that's going to go on before.
Before the deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just check.
Yeah. Checking. Cool. Right. Okay. I'm just going to break stuff out there, and you won't be able to see because I haven't got anywhere to mount my camera. There's good TV looking through a window, and then I think we'll just throw all the crap through there, yeah. So now I need to do a bit of a screw hunt. Well, I think now with a good pull this is going to come off, so let's give it a good pull.
You're going to be able to like hold it when it falls.
Can I just pass you some of this rubbish?
Yep. Ugh.
I think you should cut it in half first.
It's got a crack here.
That's it, that's it. Right, you've got that bit. Okay, hang on. Yep, okay. I'll just keep hold of that a minute. You got it, yeah?
We've got it. Don't fall. Oh, damn it. Let's bring it in here.
Yeah, go on. All right. So, got a bit of an hole in your boat, Joe.
Just a bit. Ugh. Right, I better go and get a big rubbish bag and
Do some cleaning.
do some cleaning. But the
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
top of the planks all look good.
Yeah. Our sacrificial plywoods save them, innit? So when we laminated these frames, we just screwed them together. Obviously the screws went into our plywood.
Now,
So all we're doing now is just snapping them off. Right, so now we need to cut our new beams off in that plane there, so level with our new frames. Look about right,
yeah.
not there. Okay, hang on a second. Alright, sorted. Just so we don't get confused. So,
What's it like down there?
oh, it's brilliant. Every time you put your foot up, it's about 8 ton. Look at that. Oh, it's brilliant. It's not bad. I'd definitely recommend it as a leg workout, anyway. My legs are actually really tired anyway. had a day off. When was it? Yes, no, day before yesterday. And I'm learning to fly. The reason I'm at the beach, I'm here with Sean from Saving Blue Steel. You must have seen their YouTube channel. They're restoring, I'll say it's similar to Sarinda, but it's made of steel, but it's got a few holes in it, hasn't it? That is repairing.
It's a bit like a colander.
It's a bit like a colander. But the main reason we're here today is to teach me, well, it's basically a crash course, isn't it? In paramotoring.
Don't say crash.
So we all know what my fear of falling's like. So for Simon to take up flying as a hobby. So we've all got Sean to thank for that from the YouTube channel Saving Blue Steel. So if you're interested in steel boat restorations, head over and check out his channel.
It's about as rotten as this.
Yeah.
But he's doing well though.
He's got a big job on his hands. So yeah, go over and go and watch his channel because we've watched it for ages. So, right then, what are we doing now?
I'm going to be cutting them in a minute.
Beams.
It's a little bit wonky on that one, never mind. Went out though, so I can sand it back. Woo! Wasn't too bad. That's tally-ho perfection, that. So she's got this off flush now with the with this piece. Right, so some plonkers put a deck in the way here. So we want our sheet now to go and to follow up there and then come down to there. So we've got to cut a bit of the deck away. So here goes. Too shabby. Our new piece now will come down there. I'm a bit shy there because we're going a bit further that way, but I don't want to lose our water integrity. So on the ply, we'll just put a little notch in it and we'll come down there. So Jem, it's now time to cut some ply. And we've got to like lift it in here, haven't we? It's going to be a bit of a pain in it. And then we've got to scribe it into that upright, but
So what we're doing on this is, originally it was 2 layers of 15mm. So we're putting it back exactly the same, but what we're going to do instead is like stagger the joints.
yes.
So we're going to put the first board on as long as we can, and then the second board then will be a bit shorter, so we've got a good stagger.
Good overlap then, haven't we?
Yeah.
Adds a bit of strength to the boat, doesn't it? A bit of brickwork.
Yeah. Right then, let's go in.
Cut some ply. Do you have a look at it from over there though? Hang on.
Does it look like a massive hole in the boat?
In the grand scheme of things, no, but it's a scary hole, put it that way.
Not impressed the way every board's got footprints on it.
Pitter patter of muddy feet, isn't it?
Right. To make this easier to carry outside, I'm going to cut the width of it now.
So mate, let's keep coming. Yep.
Okay.
Am I stuck on something?
No.
I'll let go then.
Right, I'll go
I
inside.
thought it was stuck on something.
Okay, so it's sitting on the top one. There we go.
Alright, can you push it down? Yeah. Right, put a clamp on it.
Yeah,
Okay, alright. Right, you just let go then fully. So
fully let go. Okay. I'll go and get you the...
So Jem had a great idea of let's do it on the grass.
Well, it's easier than trying to bring it all the way up onto the boat.
It's not the lightest of materials either, this. Alright, send it to me.
Right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Is it yours?
Okay, let go. Yep.
Off to do the other cut on it. I'd come out and help you, but I haven't got my wellies on. That's the thing, it needs like one person on the inside, like one person on the outside, but...
You got my pen.
Oh, I've got your pen. There you go. Would you like a different colour so you don't get confused to my lines?
No,
You can
it's
have
fine.
black.
It's fine.
I've always got a pen in my pocket. How's your new office?
That's great, oh yeah.
Got a view.
The floor's a bit, floor could do with a bit of a clean.
Cool. Right, so we'll get this one cut. Then we will bring it in.
Yep.
And I'm going to epoxy all the end grains
Okay.
while we're working on the second one.
No, we need that one in before we can do the second one.
Oh, okay. Okay. But we've got another job we need to do before we fit that.
Yeah.
So the job we've got to do before we put the plywood on is the copper nails. While we can get to them into the beam shelf and into the web frames. Oh, I hate copper nails. Struggling with that today. Yeah, if anyone knows why like the insides of your elbow there, even like just to touch it now, is so sore, let me know. Because I'm not the type of person that goes to the doctor's. Well, you can't even get a bleeding doctor's appointment these days, can you? So it's too skinny for the big clamp, so we're having to put like a hammer behind it. I'm going to have to adapt clamp for the rest of them.
Yeah, we could actually shorten this down actually, couldn't we?
Yeah, because we're sort of...
Yeah, done all the big ones.
Yeah. That's better. Hold on, just get it tidy up. Hammer's a bit excessive, but done.
Beautiful. Is that for copper now?
What?
Is that it for copper?
Yeah. Okay, so what we need to do now then is get the second piece of ply cut to shape, size.
No, we'll fit the first one.
Want to fit the first one first?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Right then, let's go and fit this bit of ply.
Right, we've now got a gemma. Pretty clean wallet for some reason. On the dark side, the mud side.
So I'm epoxying all the end grains of our ply, but I can't reach.
Oh,
I've got small girl problems.
can't you jump? Try and jump. I'll get it for you in a minute.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you don't need no man.
You know, man. So I'm gonna do the ends of the frames. It's getting late in the day, isn't it? Planks. And then I'm gonna go and do the ply around there as well. Keep everything nice.
Don't do that
and
one.
sealed.
Don't do that
I
one.
know. What? I know what?
Just do the top for now, because in a minute we've got to be messing around on and off a
Oh,
few
sugar,
times.
yeah. So I'm doing the wrong one. It's getting late in the day, I told you that. I'll just do the bottom, because if I do the sides we're going to end up covered in it, but I can do the sides when it's in place. Simon's just said he's trying to get a shot of me big hole.
Big hole in your boat.
Oh, okay. Glad we cleared that one up.
And now we're doing artsy craftsy shots there. Oh, look, a tree thing.
There he goes, Mr. Glue Happy.
Don't forget, children, glue does the job of 1,000 screws. Look at the children watch us. Hey.
Don't know, let us know. If you're under the age of 18, let us know your name and your age.
Yeah. Because it'd be good if we could inspire some children, wouldn't it, to take on daft projects. Better than playing in your bedroom, innit? Oh, just keep getting stuck.
To you?
Yep. No, we're on the wrong ledge.
We are on the wrong ledge again. Okay.
That's great, that. You hold it there, keep your hand on there. You don't need it, I'll pull some screws. Right, so there's the first piece of ply on. So for the second piece of ply, I'm going to leave it short. The reason I'm going to leave it short is when these bulwarks come on here, because they're going to be on the same height as the outer piece of ply, and it gives it something to attach to. Right, so we marked out the second piece now. Take it back over to the grass, give it a chop. Can I have my saw, please? What kind of paint is that?
Clear paint.
Clear paint.
So, seal all the ply. Some epoxy.
So do some arty-farty shots, okay? Got a notice in the background as well.
So we've just had a visit from 2 people from the council. And I wonder whether that's had anything to do with the video that I put on Facebook this morning and TikTok. That's had thousands and thousands of views. But they said we can take our sticker off.
You can take it off. I think we should like keep it though.
Should we frame it?
Yeah, we definitely keep it as like a... So we're not being kicked out then?
Well, it's council, isn't it? I don't even think the boats they want to get kicked out that are abandoned are ever going to get moved, to be honest.
No. How you doing for epoxy? Not good.
No.
Do you want me to go mix up some more?
Yeah. Chicken to you or?
Yeah, you can do. It's a beauty.
Right.
You hold it there, look at the screws.
Yeah, I've got it.
Hack along the bottom.
Yeah. Thing is, it gets worse the more you stand on it. There's mud, doesn't it? It's all right this morning.
Looked alright this morning when you was inside.
No, but you know, you chain it off, don't you?
Yeah. Okay, you can now let go.
Okay. So have you explained to everyone why it's not going all the way?
No, I'll let you do that while I keep interrupting you with screws.
So the bulwarks eventually are going to come to here.
I did, but yeah, you might do a better explanation. I was a bit like,
Okay, well if you've done it, it's only to repeat ourselves.
Just tell them again, just in case.
I just said the bulwarks are going to go to there, and then we can screw them then into the big beam because they were never properly fixed really into anything. Yeah, there you go. Right, with the rest of the epoxy I've got now, I'm going to go around and sort the edges out. What are you doing?
Pulling this off. We've got to stick it somewhere better than there. So we'll put that there. Then in the future, when we pull this panel off, or someone else pulls the panel off, we'll find out and we'll go, what the devil's that? In like 100 years' time. So we've still got a long way to go, haven't we? Doesn't look quite as good as I thought it did. We usually like the walking away and like looking back. But we all know there's quite a lot of work gone involved there, haven't we?
Well, next week, hopefully deck.
Yeah, fingers crossed a bit of deck to go on there. Yeah, then you won't have all the sheets then, will you? Right, let's go look at some more boats, see if there's any more stickers.
So this is going to be our next problem. These lovely, beautiful yellow gates.
I won't say they're beautiful, a bit ghastly, aren't they?
It's a bit sarcastic
Yeah.
voice there. So basically the council have put these on for people to stop dumping boats at Hessel foreshore.
Yeah, because they think all the boats come by road.
Yeah.
Which I don't think, I bet it's probably about 1% of the boats that are here came by road.
Yeah.
What do you think?
The problem is, if we can't get access down onto the foreshore, how are we meant to remove rubbish off Sarinda and get new supplies over to her? So
It's going to be another problem, isn't it?
yes,
But
it is. It is. So obviously, I just don't know what to say. I have reached out to the councillor and he did say that we should have access, but then when I spoke to the people who come down today, they sort of said no one's getting access to them.
Bloody.
So
Unless you're a residence, maybe we should move into Sarinda.
well, yeah, if we move on,
Yeah.
we get classed as residents.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it isn't not smooth sailing at the moment, is
No,
it?
but we'll just have to just keep pushing on.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching.
Yeah.
Come back next week because hopefully we will get that deck done.
Yep.
But yeah, have a lovely weekend. See you all soon.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.